Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ryan Eastman coming to you live from Fremont Palace, home of the Las Vegas Wildcards, here for game number 2 of the FBA Finals. Joining me in the booth once again is Aisha Melbourne. Aisha, how are you doing after game number 1?
It is good to be back. Thank you so much. And I'm doing pretty great. I'm super excited. I mean, how could you not be? Um, the game that we saw was amazing in many ways. The outcome, could have been closer, but I think that both teams are itching to get into it this time, and like, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what happens.
Yeah, that is a statement. I mean, I think the fans here are hoping for a little bit different of a situation for game number 2. I'm sure Tallahassee, the fans that made it out here for the game, were super excited how game 1 went. They're probably back for here night 2. Tallahassee has to be happy either way. They came away with a win on the road, taking back home court advantage from Vegas. Now the question is, can they get a second and put the pressure on Vegas? I think the players are getting ready to start, so let's head down to the court.
All right.
And the tip-off will go the way of Vegas once again here to start the game.
Finals. And Vegas starts off immediately with a 3-point miss and a 2-point cleanup.
Yes, it looks like they did make the change of Robbins being back in the starting lineup, but they're putting her at center, which is a little interesting. They're going to have a good advantage. Perhaps they're trying to shut down Conley by having Brandon slide over to power forward. But that might mean Luther has a little bit easier against Robbins. Robbins gets beat for that second chance opportunity, and the putback by Kierkegaard.
Nice fake. He's like, now you see it, now you don't.
Yeah, I mean, Luther has a bit of a bigger body between the two. I mean, they're both height-wise very similar, so we'll have to see how that factors into this matchup now that, like I said, Robbins is back on the floor. So a little bit of help in the post for Baylor this time in game number 2.
For sure. Like, Robbins was missing. They missed her presence last game. Big body to go up against Luther, the biggest body on the court. And, maybe if she can hold her own, contain Luther this game, they might have a better shot at it.
Yeah, I mean, Brandon did a good job last game of stopping Luther, but that left Conley open for so many points. Speaking of, Conley in transition.
Speaking of, nice cut by the Husky. Very self-aware.
Defense was a little lost there as it was Robbins covering him at that moment. But yeah, turnovers with the absolute catastrophe for Vegas last game. We'll see if they're a little bit cleaner tonight. See if they can move on. Speaking of, Victorson getting the strip from Doyle, and it's going to be a fast break the other way.
Oh, no.
I'm jinxing them already. I'm sorry, Vegas fans.
You need
please.
to stop. You need to stop affecting the outcome with your jinxes. That was just too crazy.
I mean, yeah, this is why I can't be a coach, because as soon as I start saying things, bad things happen on the field.
God.
Or on the court, I should say. But,
That wooden field.
second chance, second basket to see if we can push up to 6 here, and fans have some energy to start this game at the very least. We'll see if they can keep it, and if Vegas can keep it close throughout the series, or out the game, to keep the fans in it this time.
The fans are trying to let them know early, hey, what
Oh!
are you doing? Oh my gosh. Did you see that?
I am shocked he was able to reach it, but it was I think he only got a single finger on it, because that was so close to being able to go over. But still, Murphy gonna get that second chance. Bucket to fall.
Nice job by Murphy, kind of boxing out on the inside, getting position under the rim. As Aurora starts off her night with a 3-pointer. That's a good sign for Tallahassee.
Yeah, she was hot from beyond the arc last game, so coming in early here with another one, wants to exploit and get some openings into the post with her 3-game, pulling the defense out, because that was off the screen. That was a really well-drawn play to get her open.
Yep, that was I think that was a focused play for her as Las Vegas scores. Coach Anna Azara I've seen multiple plays where she comes off of a cut of a curl around a screen, and for an open and 3-pointer, gets enough space and gets her momentum going. her mojo going, and that's a good sign. Like, that's what you want if you're Tallahassee.
Well, if you're Vegas, you're likely to see that. Luther getting stuffed by Robbins. The ball going out of bounds, though, will stay with Tallahassee. 13 seconds
Robin's
on the
already
shot clock.
showing. Robin's already showing an improvement on the defensive end from what Vegas had the other night. As he shows exactly that, stuffing them at the rim.
And that was Conley getting stopped by Robbins. Good switch there. And it's Jean Ferdinand not able to get the bucket, but it's going to be Brandon fouled from behind by Conley on the putback attempt.
Yeah. Tyler got caught on his back of the bigger player. He had no choice really but to try to stop him from scoring because he was going to have an easy deuce otherwise. And he makes him at the line too.
Yeah, I was to say there with Luther behind, maybe could have had an impact, but Conley wasn't going to let him be a free shot. Let's see on the other end if he can get a bucket to answer back for his mistake. Yeah. Oh, he gets blocked from behind this time by Brandon. Oh, the poor Huskies getting bullied.
The defense by Vegas, they have come out angry. Oh, look at that. Yeah. They're starting to feel themselves now. They've got a lead for one of the first times in this series, and they are letting them know about it too.
I mean, they matched
the board.
They matched the highest lead they had in game number 1, which was 1 point. So let's see if they can make it a little bit bigger.
Point.
But I think the defense has been the big factor thus far. And oh no, Luther stripping it from Aldrich.
Fast dribbling. I saw alley-oop opportunity. They missed on that.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of tension still after game number 1. Vegas is coming into this game. They cannot afford to drop 2 games to start this series at home, nonetheless.
At home, no less. Oh, nice series of moves and fakes and spins by Luther.
Yeah, he draws the contact against Robbins. We'll send him to the line for 2.
Had her bamboozled. What is he doing? Where is he going? I don't know. Swat at it. And she did, and the foul was called. Uh-oh, nope. That didn't look good from his hand.
I mean, we talked yesterday, I mean, of all the players you'd want as a Vegas player to foul, Luther is probably the best to hope that he'll miss at least 1 free throw from the line, because the rest of Tallahassee's free throw shooting is pretty rock solid.
Yeah, statistically, he's not as good as the rest of the players, but he'll knock him down when he has to.
The other end, it's Ferdinand down low in the post, one-on-one against Aurora. He likes that matchup, but Aurora enough of a nuisance to cause a miss there.
So close. These two have a history together, like playing together and against each other, and they take the opportunity to compete very seriously against each other. And what better place than in the finals? You can tell they're going at each other too, as another miss by Tallahassee. And how many boards does Baylor have now? He has been on the glass like nobody's business.
That he has. He's been racking it up. And Doyle, battling for that missed shot, no good. Tie game still here, 10 apiece. Compared to game number 1, I feel like the pace of scoring is much slower as Martin gets his first basket from the elbow.
Wow, nice shot by Adge there. He got to his spot. He knew where he was going and what he was going to do with it when he got there.
As Doyle wanting on the other end, and they're going to call the foul on Astrid this time. She had a hot game number 1. We'll see if she keeps it up in game number 2. A big scorer for Tallahassee in game 1, and like you mentioned, not necessarily the first player you think of to be a high scorer on this Tallahassee team. She put it in for game 1.
She's certainly got that capability, though. She can put it in the basket. It's just there's so much firepower on this team, and she came over in the offseason. She's trying to find her role as well, and first time really playoff experience for her too. So she's gaining her footing. You can tell she's getting more comfortable as it goes on.
And tie game once again, 12 apiece, and we'll see what she can do in game number 2 here. I think they've Doyle's probably going to make some adjustments on how he guards her after that first game. And oh, Martin knocks
gosh.
over his defender, but he misses still. Kierkegaard, second chance, too much power
Knocked him
behind it.
down. Knocked him down with the wind of the ball as he moved it across his face. Chaos on the court. Tallahassee has the ball. Conley's a 1-on-2, 3. It doesn't matter. Nice job for Luther, though. It doesn't matter. Just throw it up there. Luther's got you.
Yeah, I mean, that's just chaotic in the transition. Conley with the swipe there on defense, instigating that fast break opportunity. Now Doyle crossover
nice
to try to get to the
move.
basket. No good.
Oh. That was a nice move by Doyle around the back. Tried to finish it, just couldn't. Oh my, nice. That was a good play right there by Adge Martin. Just along the baseline, no one's really there. I guess his defender Murphy looked like had his head turned.
Able to get it to the basket and dunk it down. Like I said, he's a threat from long range, but at his height, being able to get down, bully his way into the post is invaluable on this team as a guard.
Oh yes, absolutely. He's a tall guard. He likes playing shooting guard. And he really has made a lot of strides in that area in his shooting this year. You know, he struggles some games, but he doesn't stop shooting, and you know, his percentages get higher each year as he adds that part to his game. As Vegas swishes on the 3, but Adge also has the inside game, so it's good to be able to go inside outside with that.
No doubt, we see bench players for both teams now on the court. Gonna let the starters have a rest.
Smoot is there. Rosalie.
Oh, Vegas with the swipe. I think it was Wolf that generated that turnover after his 3, getting it done on defense now. See if Vegas can take back a lead after that steal.
Absolutely. Vegas is doing a better job protecting the ball, and that was a nice move right there. Yeah, they're hanging in there, back to a 1-point lead for the Cards.
I mean, they're doing a little bit better with turnovers. They still had 3 thus far today. I mean, we remember they finished with 15 yesterday, so
yeah,
they're still on track for 12. But big defensive block by Baylor. Great job. That's the factor. Oh no, Sutters! Sutters with the steal.
I can't even respond to the last play, and Crosby's already redeemed himself. Good job, Team Dad. Oh, dang, Baylor is a wall today. You can't get it past him.
I mean, it's what's keeping them in the game right now, because I hate to say it, the turnovers are still on pace compared to last game. Remember, they had 15 in the game. They're already up to 4 now. That's on track for 16 if they keep this pace of turnovers up.
Oh, gosh, that's more than last game. Holy moly. I didn't realize.
I mean, I'm going to hope that they tone it down a little bit as the game goes. It's been Tallahassee's defense. They've been active. It hasn't been stupid mistakes by Vegas that caused the turnovers. It's just been getting swiped. Maddox, no good on the turnaround jumper.
That's not the drawn-up play there.
Oh, quick play to Collins.
Sixth guy.
Fouled hard by Emmers. Oh, that was an easy basket had Emmers not fouled hard.
Yeah, that was a nice cut. It was heads-up play by Emmers to stop that, but yeah, you don't really want a Jesse Maddox turnaround fadeaway in the playoffs. Like that wouldn't be my first choice. Let's put it that way. It would be if I'm the wild cards though. That would be my first choice all day.
Yeah, and I was gonna say this is not a very big lead for Vegas, but I think they'll be happy with any kind of lead they've gotten. Ooh, fast break, quick play to St. Martin in transition, the dunk down. Vegas.
The Saint version of Martin putting it down for 2. Adge was somewhere. Could not stop that though. Nobody could.
Well, Goods on the floor had a bit of a good impact on game 1 coming off the bench. See if he can impact this game too. No, defense has stepped up for the wild cards as another block comes in. Not even letting risk the ball getting towards the basket. Fletcher can't convert there.
Wow. Fast action. We got Maddox is bringing up the ball, interestingly. Showing off some moves. I think he's trying to apply for his next contract. Oh, off his foot.
Wolf
And,
intercepting. Great jump on that passing lane. Smoot's not going to be happy about that.
No, no. Little mistake by Rosalie. That's okay, girl. You'll get it next time, girl. Yeah, the Cards have been really heads up on the defensive end this game for sure. They've upped the intensity and taking it to the basket, taking it straight to the defense, as it were, is Jakura Collins. 5 points, 2 out of 3. Not bad for the reserve.
Not bad at all with the limited minutes, but here we are, 22-16 with a little bit left to go in this first quarter, a little under 90 seconds, and Tallahassee coming in cold tonight compared to game number 1. And I'm not going to say Vegas has been hot. On defense, they've been hot. On offense, they're still showing some struggles.
Yeah.
And Sutters, good turnaround jumper.
Oh my gosh. Crosby Sutters with the vintage turnaround fadeaway. You love to see it. See, he's still got it in his bag.
That he does is Fletcher. Not Fletcher, sorry. Laying up, trying to get it in. Really not able to get to convert, though. And fast break the other way now for Tallahassee. And look for Sutters.
Get it to him. Yeah!
Quick play. And back within 2 now. And you see the field goal percentage there. Low, mid-30s, actually, for Tallahassee.
Oh, dear.
All those blocks coming in big
Oh,
for
dear.
Vegas.
Yeah, it's hard to make the shot when you can't get the ball to the rim. As, that was a nice juke move, but just could not finish. And twice at the rim, Vegas couldn't finish.
Tallahassee a chance to tie it up here with another basket. And keep an eye on Sutters and Smoot down in the post. I feel like that might be where they go here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get it down to Rosalie on the block. Nice. Nice. Bully ball. Show them those guns, girl.
And the Bison able to take back
Yeah.
the flow of the game. On the other end, quick play, no good. St. Martin taps it back in, but it leaves Tallahassee the last possession.
True. Francois with the ball. 3, 2, 1. Puts it up, and it's good.
A flurry of scoring. That was like 8 points in under 2 minutes for Tallahassee. They've managed to tie it back up here. 24 apiece heading into the second quarter.
Yes, sir. That you can never count this team out. They're one run away from tying it up or taking the lead at any point. You have to stay on your guard, and both teams have actually done a great job. So Tallahassee hasn't shot very well today, and that's unusual, but it's also not that unusual for them to have a slump, for a quarter or so, and then pick it up in the later quarters.
I mean, of course you're going to have a slump if you're being blocked on like 5 or 6 of of your shots in the quarter. St. Martin, quick steal. Murphy back on the court. Takes it to the rim.
Yep. Mouse puts it in the hole. Very, very nice. They've got the energy at this point. With their defense, they've done a great job of keeping Tallahassee scrambling.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say, the turnover is still not necessarily in the best positions. Astra trying to hit 3, not able to, but the key fact. Yes, they had extra turnovers in game 1, but the fact that they only generated 1 against Tallahassee, this game they've already generated multiple. So they can have turnovers, but make sure you're equaling it by generating them on the other end.
That's true. Something we haven't mentioned. We keep mentioning how many turnovers. There's another
Speaking of.
That Vegas has had, but we didn't mention last game Tallahassee only had 1, and so that is, there's no way if you're not taking the ball from the other team, you're not going to win. Conley makes good on the free throw. They're just doing a great job this time of making it a little bit more uncomfortable for Tallahassee to get to their spots. Small post, guard post.
Say that's a tough play down low, but there you go. We got 6, the biggest lead, 6 lead changes and 6 ties already here in the first quarter going into the second.
Oh, clarity to the hole. Oh, nope. A little too much the mustard on that spin.
Yeah, that was a difficult shot trying to lean into. I think she was really going for the contact to try and get a foul, but no whistle there, and a screen for Outridge not able. Oh no, ball stripped by Conley. Such active pause from the Husky.
You know, Conley's underrated on the defensive end as he takes it in himself.
Coast to coast from the Husky there.
Coast to coast Conley.
I mean, we're practically flying coast to coast for this series. Vegas is not that far from the California coast, and then we have to go all the way to Florida. So
yeah, true, but at least it's not Hawaii or Alaska.
I mean, you know what? If we have an Alaska-Florida final, that'd be the biggest whiplash. You know, going from you know, the low 60s, mid 70s, all the way to the hundreds is a little much.
Yeah, everyone's gonna get sick midway through the series as Tallahassee remains aggressive in the paint, and Immers is going to the foul line for 2. Clarity Immers has been with this team. She was with the Typhoons earlier and then left and then came back. Like, Tallahassee loves her. I mean, this is the last year of her contract, and she's like, I guess she's getting towards the end of her career, like not quite, but yeah, she, you know, like I said, she won 6 for last year, and she's been a very integral part of this team. Her energy, her positivity, you know, it definitely helps when you have somebody like that on your team. Not saying that I've been that person in the past, but somebody who's got the energy and the positivity to kind of get your team, you know, in good spirits. Get them motivated, get them confident. Like, you need that. You need that sort of mindset in these games. And Robbins does a great job cleaning up. Good job, Ivy.
Yeah, I'd say no doubt. You end up with this is a very stressful game, so you definitely need your ability to have someone come in and Kierkegaard.
Nice.
I love the offensive rebound. He tapped it back up and then had to jump a second time to pull it down. And big dunk coming in from the Jackalope there.
Yeah, this guy is 7'6", tapping the ball up in the air like somebody's gonna jump up and grab it from him. But slams it down hard. Tallahassee's up by 1.
Ooh, good defensive stop there, and Tallahassee a chance to add to their lead with a quick play from Conley. Gets it to
Coast to coast Conley. He's gonna start keeping that nickname. Coast to coast Conley puts it in again. He does it again, guys.
Adding to that lead, and Simi Robbins down the post, losing it to Kierkegaard. This time the Jackalope swiping it.
Yep,
Pass play the other way.
Low.
Conley again, he's heating up, but no good.
Oof. Conley is feeling like this is going to be the Tyler Conley game right now. And so far, he's no reason not to think it will be, as Ivy takes the smaller Astridge in the post.
Yeah, I mean, I'm up against Astrid there. She definitely had the height advantage, so I'd take advantage of that matchup you got. Just a little bit.
Like 100 pounds. What in the heck? Aurora is in the paint. That was cute. Oh, it didn't matter. Luther's there.
Yeah, the ball was blocked by Robbins, but Luther cleaned it up. That's like the 3rd or 4th shot Luther has picked up after a block to put in.
Yeah, he's starting to... I think the janitor is starting to fit him. As Ivy Robbins, again, makes her presence felt down low. It's a back and forth battle. Exciting.
Man, very close game. Like I said, it's I'll be interested to see stat-wise how many lead changes we've had in this half. But Aurora off the screen for the 3, no good. Kierkegaard, another offensive rebound. Can't put it back this time.
That's okay. He did another board, another chance. Didn't come through this time as Vegas immediately turns the ball back over. And Aurora says, I don't need a shot clock because Luther's here.
I mean, that's
it must be nice having Luther there.
That's the benefit of the fast break. You know,
must be nice.
You can just pull up and take. I mean, I know you wish you probably had another fur that could have been there to clean up all your misses. That was your job, really, was to be the one.
I was just thinking about. Oh yes, sir. I was thinking about Eric Haber. shout out to the fellow Mink. Remember that Mink dynasty with
Mm-hmm.
Jerry and Eric, and like Eric was taller than me, and he was kind of that position too. But we had a twin tower thing, whereas Luther is the only like big fur
He's
on
the
this
Burj.
team.
He's the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah, exactly. As Hopkins, this tiny little thing grabbing the board.
It's actually funny. Both Jean Ferdinand and Aurora are having cold games. Only one basket between for both of them
Oh,
tonight.
there he is in the paint again.
Yeah, Luther
There he
absolutely
is.
carrying Tallahassee right now. 6 of 9, 13 points.
Look at that. When you think of Tallahassee, typically don't you think of a team that is kind of perimeter shooting heavy and, three-pointers? You don't typically, you've got that weapon down there in the paint and to use during whenever the situation calls for it, and Luther is rising to the task.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, as we mentioned like earlier with Adge being able to attack the paint, he can get it done. Honestly, most of the players are pretty comfortable attacking the paint. It's just that they're so comfortable from the three-point line that they spread out where they attack from. They don't have to, go to the paint on every possession. And right now they're just relying on Luther. Yes, he's cleaning up a lot of misses. That's also, and now he wants to stretch it.
Oh my goodness gracious!
From the top of the shooting arc,
my
a long
goodness
range
gracious.
too. He's feeling it.
Lord help us. Luther just pulled up for a 19-footer, and Baylor gets the and one, but I mean Luther's feeling himself right now. That Jackalope is feeling himself, taking the long range too, like it's nothing.
Yeah, well, both teams will make some substitutions, moving around. Luther's going to get a chance to rest. The poor Jackalope's been, I know his legs are quite sturdy, but he's been jumping a lot this game, having to put on those offensive boards. So definitely give him a chance.
Jackalopes jump. That's what they do. They jump.
They do, but, it can be a little exhausting as Francois for 3. Coming off the bench, immediately hitting a 3.
Merci. Wait, he's not French. He's Haitian.
I mean, they speak French there.
I have confusion. Oh, they do? I don't know. Maybe I'll ask him. I have confusion, but that's okay because there's another 3 on the board for Las Vegas.
Yeah, this time coming from Jean Ferdinand. A bit quiet this game, but hitting a big 3 there to answer back. What does Martin want to do? Oh, blocked. Baylor, again, the defensive effort.
I think he kind of put it out there on a platter for him. And Vegas is starting to get some momentum. They're starting to get their crowd into it. Tallahassee better be careful.
I mean, it's a tie game here. And sorry, that was Fenton with the 3 earlier. And immediately answered back. That's 5 points quickly coming off the bench for Fenton. Now,
nice.
Moot up against the second-year player. Backs down.
Old generation versus new generation right there. As Adge Martin is in the paint, he's got 1 second to put it up. No good. Vegas corrals the board.
Chance to retake the lead. It's going to be Fenton. He's feeling it. Blocked, though. Rejected into the paws of Martin.
Fenton's starting to feel a little like a superhero there, deciding to take it into the paint against all the trees. Didn't work out, but you got to admire the spirit.
I mean, you can have the confidence, but intercepted pass there. Baylor going to pull it down. You can have the confidence, but at the same time, if you walk away empty-handed that's a little egg on your face.
Exactly.
It's a poor possession.
And you do not want to kind of take the team out of the game as well. They're, the flow of the game. If they were watching you more, that's less that they're doing. As Baylor didn't need the rest of his teammates to take that down to the bucket and get it down for 2.
Yeah, the Bears perfect thus far, 3 for 3, but that kind of speaks to maybe he should be getting the ball a little bit more. You can be choosy with what shots you take, but at the same time, you can't just try and keep your stat line nice and pretty.
Well, for one thing, Luther isn't there on the court anymore, and that opens things up as Sutter's. Oh, dang, Crosby, beat that chest, boy.
I mean, he got called for he got the contact call and the bucket, so I definitely would say celebrate there.
the FBA is gonna miss him. He's such he's a character. Like every team he goes to, you know, he's also one of those locker room guys that just kind of brings the team together, keeps emotions, keeps people level. You know, that's probably why, because Tallahassee hasn't been in the finals in years, so, and not with this squad. So, you know, it seems like some of these people like Smoot, as another steal by Crosby, making an impact on the stat sheet. Those guys always keep you level, always keep the team steady, keep the ship steady.
Whoa! Great fast break to Fenton for the dunk to take the lead back from Tallahassee.
Goodness gracious, Fenton, I did not know you had that in you. My gosh.
After that turnover on the previous possession, making up with a big dunk there. No, fast break, another one. Oh, no!
Uh-oh. That's not good, but that is good. For good.
Yeah, it's going to be Clarity heading to the line with the end one.
Operation try not to make a pun with Carson Good's name while talking about him. Mission impossible.
Oh, yeah, it is terrible, and I'm going to have to suffer through it for the rest of the series once Marcus is in the booth, so it's okay.
Yep. It's okay.
Oh, Sutter's good intercepted against...
To Crosby.
Fast play, Carson.
Crosby.
Just a little bit of a finger roll into an off the glass. Great play. Again, Sutter's stepping up off the bench on defense and the offensive side, and he's matched up against Baylor, which is a tough matchup for him.
Yeah, as it would be for anybody, or truly, as Baylor pops out to the side, he was open for his.
Oh my!
Gets Crosby on the fake.
Crosby, you know Baylor's not gonna take a shot from 18 feet out. Why are you falling for that pump fake?
Yeah, I don't know. You never know. Luther popped out. Baylor might be able to as well. Crosby just said, nope, I'm not going to let you have that easy one, though. You're not going to embarrass me like that.
Except jumping to the side is kind of embarrassing. He had to foul just to stop the easy basket.
I mean, yeah, he's trying to cover up. Just trying to cover himself. Good at the line. The Bear is good at the line. Tallahassee still has a 2-point lead. 20 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, if I'm then I'm burning the shot clock, but no, they want to force the shot, and oh wow, Vegas a chance to tie it here. Look for Brandon, he's wide open,
and that is wide open, and he missed a bunny. Wow, why didn't he dunk that?
I don't know exactly. And Sutter, oh yeah, no 3 for you. I'm sorry, Sutter's tried. He tried to give it to you. You must have listened to game 1.
I needed that on my bingo card. I needed that Crosby 3 on my bingo card. I already got a Luther and an Aurora dunk. But, wow. Yeah, Crosby actually has been making a difference in this game. Like, the little things. Just a steal here, a rebound there, a nice putback here, some defense. You know, getting all rowdy, getting the team involved. Like, it's the little things like that, you know, bringing the team together, giving the intangibles, as it were.
Yeah, and we'll look at the stats in just a second, and we'll see. I think he's racked up a block and a steal, but looking at Vegas first, Baylor 4 blocks already. Big defensive presence. Robbins with 3 as well. 7 between the two of them. That's crazy.
Look at that. Look at the difference having them both in the game makes. Look at how much better Vegas is performing with both of them in the paint, you know. A lot better defense. The offense is still kind of trying to figure things out. A little too much isolation ball, but you know, they are taking care of the ball a little better. More importantly, they're causing more turnovers. They have more active hands. They're not getting beat as often by Tallahassee to like the rim on cuts and fast breaks and stuff like that.
I would say, funny enough, Sutter's the only one with the only 2 players with blocks. One of them being Sutter's on Tallahassee's side, but also 3 steals from Sutter's. So, you know, high impact minutes that he's putting in for Tallahassee right now.
That's the kind of thing. That's the definition of a glue guy right there. That's what you need. That's what your team needs.
Oh, quick
Nice.
play from Conley down low in the post, beating out Baylor.
Nice seal off by the Husky, getting his body in between the defender and the rim. Classic, classic. Needs to see some more ball movement by Vegas right now. They're kind of being a little stagnant. Murphy's gonna take. Okay, that was a good. Took the screen, got himself an open shot. Very fundamental by the mouse.
And keeping it close. Now Martin, what are you gonna do against him down low in the post? He's actually getting bodied.
He's got.
There we go.
Yeah, no.
Can't convert
Nice.
though.
Okay. Yeah, he could have. He was on the much smaller Murphy, and he could have, you know, bullied him to the basket. He chose to take a fadeaway jumper. Murphy tries to take it back to him, and no good on that. Off to the races. There's Aurora, but Astrid misses the chance to pass to her. And we're going the other way. Back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, without any buckets though, it's getting
It's
tight
waiting,
down low in the
yeah.
post. Oh, Baylor, great matchup against Victorson, but no, he doesn't back down, but he hits the fadeaway. Okay, Crosby, I forgive you. He can hit the mid-range.
He's showing you all. He's showing what Brandon Baylor is all about. He's like, I ain't my daddy.
Oh, Conley
got
hit
it.
this
Look at
three.
this.
There we go. Good Husky. Wide open, showing his
Good
range.
boy. Sorry, Tyler. But that was a good shot. Very good shot. Like, Tyler's done a little bit of everything this game. Fancy
he's-
footwork by.
I was gonna say he hasn't had the best offensive showing thus far as Tyreek off the screen. Go for it. No good. Brandon with the attempted putback can't convert. Conley beats him out with the box out. Martin. There we go, Martin. Able to finally get one over Murphy.
Yeah. There you go, Adge. There you go. He looks relieved that the ball went in.
Well, I was gonna say
Like,
25 lead change or ties to start this game. That is a much closer game than we had in game number 1. And second time this time, Baylor dunks it down rather than trying to tap it back to guarantee delivery.
Yep. Yeah. No mistaking that. He had Tyler on him, and can't do much about it. Oh my gosh! I thought Martin was gonna do a reverse alley-oop dunk.
Oh wow, that would have been huge, but no. Doyle now on the other end, spin move, blocked on the way up by, I believe that was Martin with the paw.
Someone got a paw on it. Ashford was there. Luther's back in the game, taking it to Ivy, and is fouled. Oh dang! Look out! Grab him before he falls over.
Yep, we're gonna see some substitutions, but no foul trouble for either team tonight. I don't think any player is above 3 or at 3 even. Luther,
It's been
good on both.
refs have been letting them be aggressive, which I like. I mean, you want players to not be walking on eggshells. Like, you want them to be going at it like both teams have, and getting their paws in there and getting the steals. As how do you say it? Grow Crier? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Some of these names I try to read them, and my brain goes, eh, and does a little league somersault, and Adge Martin puts in the deuce, a little light layup, a little tiny layup right there, 2 feet away, and it was very nice.
Well, Doyle on the other end was able to get the 3 for Vegas. Oh, alley-oop! Oh, that was a difficult shot, but able to that was a difficult pass, I should say, not necessarily a difficult shot.
Riley. Yeah. Now that I know how to say her name, I'm gonna say it a lot, and I'm gonna sing that song as Astrid. Open 3, nice.
Oh,
nice
Astrid.
3.
Nice 3-pointer coming out from Astrid as well. Able to pull it to the perimeter. Again, so many 3-point shooters on Tallahassee. It's tough to guard them all.
That's true. Everyone but Luther is going to be out there. You've got a 4-man spacing with one in the middle. That's been their bread and butter most of the season. Shooters everywhere. Shooters off the bench. shooters in the locker room. You know, everybody can shoot on this team, except for Luther. Well, I can't even say that anymore because he showed me. He hit a 3 last game and he hit a long 2. I think Luther can shoot. I think he's hiding his shooting talent because yeah, everybody here can space the floor. It seems like, except for Crosby stutters.
Yeah, we
Poor
haven't seen it
Crosby.
yet.
Not yet, but he might have that in his bag as Luther gets down the board. And a quick action to Tyler down low. Quick and simple.
Yeah, very quick play, and Tallahassee find themselves up by 7 here. Ooh, Ferdinand gonna get fouled by a Kierkegaard. His first tonight. Gonna head to the line for 2. Was quite accurate in game number 1 when sent to the charity stripe.
Yeah, he's apparently he is not deterred by the Jackalope having 3 blocks or whatever, 4 blocks, 5 blocks. I don't even know anymore. He's been so dominant down there, but it's not stopping the wild cards from driving to the basket and making them work for that. You know, making them foul. If you get them in foul trouble, you know, getting on the line, making it a little bit easier for your team. You know, it'll help them chip back into this and stay into the game.
No doubt, but Aurora just wants to come down and take a quick 3. Not even developing a play, sees an open look and will go for it. Defense fell asleep a little bit.
She held up 1, and that means I'm the 1, and I'm going to shoot this.
Doyle now with the possession for Vegas. I think they want to go for an answer with their own 3, but no, Doyle pulls up from mid-range, can't convert. Robbins, the putback, but Luther rejects it. Return to sender.
Return to sender. Luther's on the brink of... He could have, like, 10 blocks by the end of this game. It's crazy.
If he keeps it up, and Aurora feeling it, not able to get there, but he gets another offensive rebound, and the putback is no good. Robbins gets the rebound this time.
He flew from the other side to get that rebound. Too bad he couldn't put it back in because that would have been impressive. Wild cards need to find some sort of flow. Like, everything is harder for them to score, and Aldridge did score. But like they need some ball movement. They need some spacing. Like, look at how easy that was. Aurora missing, and of course it's easy when you got Luther there, who misses too. So I guess scratch all that.
I was gonna say I want to see at the end of the game how many offensive rebounds Vegas has compared to Tallahassee, because I definitely feel like Tallahassee is in favor on that side thanks to Luther pulling down so many boards. And
yeah, they've got Luther, they've got Crosby, they've got Smoot.
Good fadeaway from Martin there.
Yeah, good fadeaway. Adge Martin can grab a few boards. He doesn't like to that often, but he will. He'll do it.
I mean, also consider he's usually on the perimeter, so it's a little harder to get to the... Crashing the boards for him doesn't make too much sense. Ooh,
oh my
second
gosh.
collision, and both players look to be fine, but they're going to call contact on Aurora for her first.
Oh, fur flying everywhere. Little tiny battle down low with the tiny titans, Aurora Hopkins and Jean-Ferdinand Gros-Crier. Did I get that right? I'm just calling him Aldridge.
Yeah, Aldridge is the easiest. I mean, you can Jean Ferdinand's also good.
It's too French for me. I love the French. I love French things. I love fries, and I just can't say the names.
Good. Fast break. Pushing it to 9 now. Biggest lead for Tallahassee, 9. There you go. Field goal percentage has been on the rise for Tallahassee like a rising flood.
Like a thing that rises really fast.
Sourdough
like a balloon.
Starter. Like a balloon. There you
go. What else? Hot air. Well, that's also a balloon.
I mean, that goes into a balloon, yes. And Martin not able to convert, but Smoot instantly cleaning it up.
Nice.
Double-digit lead for Tallahassee now.
That was a beautiful move by Smoot. Very nice put back. And she's put her mark on this game as the O'Reilly puts it up on the second chance points. Way to stay with it. crowd's getting into this. I hear them cheering a lot. They're supporting their team. Well, their team is down by 9, so they need some energy.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, the fans need to get back in this game. It's not over yet.
What? Did you see that move?
Yeah, Maddox with the nice little crossover to get by the defense, but the fans need to get back in this game. They need to be heard right now. Their team is not out of it. 11 points. Yes, this might be a little bit of a flashback to game number 1, but it's not over quite yet.
They're starting to come unraveled though, as Tallahassee's starting to get those turnovers again, and Rosalie Smoot in the post. 1, 2, pivot out to good.
Hopkins wide open for 3. No good though.
Maybe too open for her. Oh, that's a nice alley-oop. Oh, my
nice.
Gosh. Oh my god, that was amazing. Nice little chin up there too. I see you.
Well, you gotta be careful. That could be a technical foul if the ref so chooses. The little, you're not supposed to show off on the rim.
No. The rim doesn't deserve that, or maybe it does. Has it been a bad rim?
I mean,
Aurora,
it's doing good for them this quarter. Their field goal percentage is through the roof.
Well, yeah, true.
Oh, ball out of bounds. Staying with wild cards though.
Good activity, knocking the ball out, but yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty good rim. I don't know if it deserves to be, smacked like that, but really, if it gets you 2 points, hey, it's nothing wrong with that. That's what it's for. As they open another open layup for St. Martin. How are they finding this open space underneath so often?
I don't know. I think it might be time for a defensive change down low in the post. I mean, Smoot is trying to cover a lot of range, and she's leaving
Smoot's
some openings.
Playing a lot of minutes. Oh, little missed opportunity there for Maddox. Wild cards are starting to get a little bit of momentum, as if they can make this
all around the rim, but they do. Crowd finally back in on their feet.
Yep, 5-point game. It's not over. Tallahassee needs to regroup. Aj Martin trying to take it upon himself. Over to Immers.
Clarity from the elbow converts. First basket in a little while for Tallahassee there.
Nice. Yeah, it's quiet this crowd a little bit. That's good. That's good. Gotta keep things even.
Oh, great screen there. Not able to convert though on the other end.
Nice board by Smoot. She's been a fixture of this Tallahassee team for like 10 years. Or is this the 12th year? It's been so long, but like she has been the Tallahassee Typhoons for so long. It would be a very fitting story, we'll say, if she were to get a second ring. As good with a nice move.
I know I know that hurts you a little bit there, not to say good.
I know. I had to say. I know. I can't say it every time.
Well, the shot clock was against him, able to convert. Wolf looked like he might have been able to pull up for a 3 there, but he wants to attack the paint. And I kind of want to see ball Hooger called on. No, they're calling it on Vegas. Typhoons get possession. And a 24-second, they're going to sub out, even though I don't know why they're going to bring new players in with less than 30 seconds left to go, but have at it.
I guess maybe just not to pick up a cheap foul or something. I don't know.
They want to give Sutters a 3. That's what it is. Clearly, that's what they want.
It's Sutters time. It's Sutters time. What you gonna do? Back to Immers. There's Crosby. Look at him. He wants it. No. Immers is gonna take it herself.
They left plenty of time though for Vegas to get the floor, try and get that final shot off before the shot clock. Get it back to single digits maybe, and it's gonna be a long 3. That's a bad shot choice in my opinion.
Wow, that's a bad shot. That's a bad shot. No, not really. Well, I mean, they could have gotten a better shot.
Percentages. It's all about percentages in my mind. They didn't even have if someone had thrown a screen to get him a little bit more open, sure. But he just pulled up.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of a panic move. He had to throw something up there, but yeah, they need a little. They need to dig down into their playbook and just find it in themselves. Pass the ball around and keep Tallahassee guessing. Like I feel like they've been a little predictable. As that was a very nice move, though, that taking it to the rim. Um, Tallahassee's defense has been on point. Maybe switch it up for him and make things a little harder. Oh, foul. Is that off the ball?
Yeah, it might have been a little too pushy there, but it's going to be against Baylor. It's going to be Tallahassee inbounding now.
Okay.
18 seconds on the shot clock. No foul trouble for any team, so it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, ball
Yeah.
stripped. Battle for it. It comes up Vegas.
Comes up Vegas as they got the turnover. That's what they need. They need more of that. Now, can they take advantage of it? One-on-one right now in the paint. Doyle versus Immers. Fakes up. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Warren Doyle, the veteran, with the smart move down low.
And we saw there the turnovers much more. I mean, 13-7, not the best night for Vegas, but much better in terms of generating them themselves to keep it close. Is that missed shot? Chance for Vegas to whittle a little bit more away.
There, now is the time. 7 points and 11 minutes left in the game. Time to make your move, Vegas, as Fenton tries. It's out to Murphy, though. That's 3 more points for Vegas.
Might actually be the better outcome between that. He missed his 2, so he gave it out to the wide open Fur and the 3-point line. Gets it down to 4 here.
That's what you call a lucky bounce. As Sutters. Wow. Yeah, Crosby is like, it's my time. Look at that. Look at the fire in his eyes. It's just... I just love to see Crosby just get into it. He's been a very effective player his whole career. He does have 2 chips. He came to Tallahassee for like one last run sort of thing, and this is the time. Like, he knows this is the moment. Baylor is also saying it's his moment, despite being much younger than Crosby. He wants it now.
Well, I mean, if you think about the family, the Baylors never took home a ring. So for the young Brandon to have his second chance now to take one home.
Oh my gosh. They did it?
Yeah,
Marcus and Bobby
never
Baylor
won.
never got a ring?
He was with Alaska, and
wow.
Alaska never won, so.
Well, okay. Yeah, they've been around, like, they were a fixture for so long. I just kind of assumed they had won something. I mean, it's hard to do, though. I didn't win either. I got one chance, but it's very hard to do. Like, both of these teams should not feel any shame. They got this far. Win or lose, it's hard to get to the finals, you guys. I don't know if you understand how hard it is. As Luther with the active hands.
Very much so. I mean, been getting the blocks and the steals racked up, and a chance to take a bit of a bigger lead.
There's D with the 3. 3 and D. 3 for D. And that was a very timely 3. Kind of put a little bit of a damper on Wildcard's vengeance parade. Baylor in the post. That's an easy dunk right there. That's an easy dunk. There you go.
And I've just confirmed. I got the stats confirmed that Alaska's never even made the finals, so they never even had the chance to bring a ring home for Bobby.
Oh my lord! Really?
Yep. So I mean, it's
surprising.
Roger
Umechi.
Yeah.
Kasa Jelenska.
Yeah. Again,
it's
hard. It's hard. You said it. Wow. And that was a big 3 from Tallahassee, pushing it back to 9.
Yeah, it is super hard. We have some great players and teams. Nice, well, almost a nice block. Nice effort by Luther. They are going to pick up the foul, though. But yeah, it is like so many great players and teams over the years have not had the hardware to show for it. And they don't get appreciated as much as possibly they should be. Because, it's not easy. We see the winners, but the wild cards or the Typhoons, whoever doesn't win, they still accomplished a lot
Oh, no
because
doubt.
it
I
is
mean,
hard.
I think a lot of people were not expecting Vegas to come into this season after they tried to make a big splash in free agency and just weren't able to get the big signings, and they came back even
Yeah.
stronger as Kierkegaard not able to convert Robbins. Good defensive effort. Fast break the other way, slowed down by the Tallahassee defense. But no, Aldrich, how does he find that lane? And the cat elevates for a dunk, and the Typhoons have to call timeout after giving up that.
No. Cat goes airborne and just splits through the double team and puts it on their head.
Yeah, he
Like,
saw Luther was
dang.
nowhere near the post, and he just turned up a gear and stutter stepped through.
His eyes got wide as the moon and saw the lane and went for it. But yeah, speaking on earlier free agency, Las Vegas almost stole Tallahassee's team free agent wise, as Aurora Hopkins had a lot of interest in signing there, and so did Luther and Astrid also were fielding offers from those teams. So I don't know, maybe Vegas takes it personally, or maybe they're just like, you know, I mean, there might be an element of that in there, but there's definitely history between the teams. As that was a nice take by Conley, getting the foul too.
Yep, down low, able to get the contact and chance to go ahead and push this above 100 for Tallahassee here again. They've managed to hold on to this lead. They do put it to 100.
Yep, they're keeping their foot on the pedal, as there's Baylor realizing they don't have much time, trying to go fast. When there is enough time, if they can put together a little run and keep Tallahassee at bay, and keeping Luther off the glass is a hard task, but it worked out for them there. Oh, Murphy with a nice little fake to the left to spin to the right. Ooh, put the sauce on that thing.
Able to lean in. Oh my gosh, look at the amount of possessions.
Sauce.
Tallahassee had 10 more possessions in the first half. Again, all those turnovers and second chance points. That's been the other thing, is the free throws. And Conley again for three. Yeah. No good. Yeah. And this time Robbins pulls it down. Chance for Vegas to pull it a little closer.
Yeah, you keep them to one attempt, and you might have a chance if you're Vegas. Like, it's a 4-point game. They could get it within one possession now.
Oh, but no. Big block from Luther. Fast break. 2-on-1. 2-on-2 now.
Astrid to D is a little small down there. Oh, no.
I mean, she somehow got the offensive board and kicked it back out to Astrid. Couldn't convert, though, and fast play the other way, no good. 6 minutes left to go. It's a 4-point game here in game number 2.
This team's a little frantic, trying to look for somebody to put some points on the board.
Oh, Luther! He knocks down Robbins, and no foul called, so he takes a second to dunk it down. 19 points for him tonight.
Sends him on a slip and slide down the baseline as he gets a wide open jam. Classic Luther. Vegas dilly-dallying a little bit. 6 seconds on the clock now. Aldridge's gonna have to put it up, and that is, ooh, in and out. But they only get one shot at it. Now it's Tallahassee.
Robbins, her third, will send Conley to the line for another 2. He's had 20 points now tonight.
Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. I was having a feeling it was going to be the Tyler Conley game in the first quarter. He was feeling it. It's somehow, like, before you could blink, there's 22 points on the board for him.
Definitely a good showing. I mean, Luther kind of took over, I think, a bit as well. No, Roar swiping it. 2-on-1.
Hands.
Very active hands. He's going to find Astrid down low in the post for the easy basket. 10-point game now.
That was a beautiful no-look pass. She just looked away and, like, looked into the crowd, and Astrid's laying the ball up. Poetry. Pure poetry. As Luther prevents yet another attempt by Vegas, Luther has been dominant on both ends of the floor, actually.
That he has. And Like I said, now Vegas finding themselves on the back foot with only 4 minutes and some change to go, and they need to get some stops on their defensive end.
2 seconds to put it up. Asher does. Robbins with the board, and now it's time to get to work, guys.
Oh, but they can't panic. Oh, Asher going to get called for the contact despite... that was close. That's a little iffy of a call.
It looked like she got it clean, but maybe the body contact lower down.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Like I said, her paw looks safe, but I think maybe, like you said, she body bumped him.
Give him a hip or something.
Yeah.
Hip check in the air.
Okay, Vegas need another defensive stop here, but no, Hopkins wide open. Fouled hard behind, but gonna head to the line for 2, and these should be automatic for her.
Hopkins gets hacked by Aldridge, but foul shots are no thing for her. 90+% on the season. She knocks them both down.
See, every possession that is not a stop is another possession that Vegas needs to score, and not being able to score on their own end is not helpful either. Is Martin?
Oh my god!
Finger rolls it in, and a 10-2 run at the worst possible time for
the
Typhoons.
It's so hard to put this team away. I mean, talking about Tallahassee, like you think you're got some momentum, and then all of a sudden they make a couple of stops, make a little run. Now it's back to double digits again as Martin starts to put the finishing touches on this one. It's a 14-point game. How did that happen?
Like I said, a 12-2 run in the last 2 minutes. It's been Vegas missing consistently on every possession, and then Tallahassee hitting every single shot. It's been the blocks, too, I should say. It's not just that they're missing. They're getting blocked and shut down in the post.
Defense, rebounds. I mean, Robbins and Baylor have done well on that end, too.
And a shot clock violation against Murphy. A made bucket wiped off the board.
Yeah, that's disappointing. But you got to be aware of the clock. You have to have a little internal clock in your mind as Luther, with some sort of leaning Euro stepping one-handed banker shot, and it is all falling for him. I don't understand.
That's also 20 points. Oh, Conley, great swipe there. And now I'm going to go ahead and call that game. They needed the win. They needed a basket there. Because at this point, down by nearly, it's 16 points right now, but getting close to 20 after this possession, I'm sure. As Conley just hits the 3. Yep, he's feeling it. Wild cards are going to call timeout.
It's over. It's the largest lead of the game. I don't know if even the last game got to 20 points.
Oh no, it did. It was like almost 30 at one point, but they pulled it back.
Almost 30. Oh gosh. Yeah. Well, this one was close for a while. Luther Kierkegaard is going to be the player of the game. Look at that. Look at that. I mean,
I'm gonna challenge that a little bit. I want to see the stats because I'm pretty sure that Conley, with all the steals he racked up, might be in contention for that as well.
Good point. Good point. Maybe it was the blocks and the steals and the rebounds put together.
The producers might have their opinions, but we'll see what the final stat line says. There's still 2.5 minutes left to go. There's still some stat padding opportunities.
I will say that as far as a effect on the game, it seems like Luther's had the largest impact on the game because of the
second chance buckets.
He can change the momentum. Yeah, the second chance points, the defense on the other team, and it's really just kind of kept things, in favor for Tallahassee. They never really felt too threatened after like the second period.
And Aurora bringing it up slow. She wants to burn that game clock.
Yep. She is this would be an incredible accomplishment for Aurora as she misses on that, but All-Star season, MVP contention is one of the best teams in the league. If she could put a cap on this with a ring and perhaps Finals MVP, I don't know who is up for Finals MVP right now. I have no idea.
I mean, after game number 1, I think Luther's leaning that way. I mean, after game number 1 and 2, and big 3 from Doyle there. I mean, showing some life, but a little too late. With 90 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I would have loved to see some more 3-point shooting earlier, Vegas.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like,
They kept attacking the paint so much that I feel like they've missed out on three-point shooting. Conley, he wants to take
Conley.
that player of the game with a big three himself.
I think it's a personal battle between Conley and Luther right now. Like at this point, they're just trying to one up each other,
And I say
trying to
Conley
get the
played well in game
award.
one too. I could argue between these two performances. Again, if you consider it cumulatively or in games they win.
Yeah. Oh, you have to. Oh, well, the whole thing really, but just the impact on the series and like how much basically being the MVP of that team for this series. So Luther would have a shot because of all the off the ball stuff that he does and all the defense and disrupting the other team as well as scoring. But Conley has been on fire, and we're playing out the last few seconds here.
Yeah, Vegas trying to
Vegas
make it
is,
respectable back to 15, but I think
yeah.
Tallahassee should just burn the clock out and leave less than a second left. They don't even have to shoot the ball really. But what a wild start to the finals. Tallahassee coming away from the road series with 2 wins to start the finals. That is all the momentum in their
Amazing.
favor.
Wow. I mean, there's looking like they want to sweep as Aurora puts the finishing touches. They're starting to get out the broom, and I don't Vegas will not let that happen. I'm pretty sure Vegas has too much respect to let themselves get swept, but their effort falls short tonight as Tallahassee, they're gonna go up 2-0 on the road, and they'll be coming back home for game 3. So, if I'm the Typhoons, I'm feeling pretty good about my position right now.
Yeah, Doyle and Jean Ferdinand struggling with their field goal percentage, unfortunately, and I think there was a lot of blocks
Baylor,
coming against them. Baylor was huge for them in this
22
game.
and 10,
Yeah.
and like 4 blocks or something. That was a great game by Baylor.
Well, I mean, a lot of his blocks were in the first half. He kind of calmed down a lot with his blocking ability as the game went on. They weren't really attacking him. They made a good adjustment. Luther there, obviously 21 points,
Oh,
5 blocks,
21,
3.
16, and 3 and 5. That is a stat line. That's a great stat. I'm almost thinking it could be between Tyler and Luther.
Mm-hmm.
They're both really Tyler's putting up the points, like he's the offense leader, but Luther's doing it all and he's having an impact in many aspects of the game.
No doubt. I mean, again, looking back at it, and look at how this game went. I mean, again, field goal percentage pretty much equal between the two. Uh, Tallahassee hitting those threes at a higher, I mean, technically worse efficiency, but they were shooting it far more. Fast breaks in their favor.
Mm,
The offensive rebounds were actually pretty close in the end. The steals, again, turnovers, I think were the deciding factor. I mean, it was
Look
a
at
much closer this
steals.
time, 15 to
Yeah.
7.
I mean, but that's twice as many steals. Like
Yeah.
Tallahassee is still taking the ball at an extremely impressive rate, and the 27 points off of turnovers. I mean, that's the game right there. If you get the ball on a steal and then a fast break, you and one other person all game,
Mm-hmm.
like that's a much easier way to put points on the board than what Vegas has had to do in like the half court set and trying to drive into traffic and throw something up in the paint. So the ease at which they're getting their points is making a huge difference in this series.
It definitely is. Again, like I said, the fast break is coming from those turnovers. I mean, you can tell very
Yes.
easily that 28 points, a lot of those are coming from the opportunities created by those steals. And uh, Vegas, you have a day of travel. I hope you have an answer because I know you feel confident, but Tallahassee is so strong at
Mm,
home that they very well could sweep. Especially
they
if it's a
could.
3-0 situation going into game 4, I think the pressure is going to be too high for Vegas because I don't think we've ever had a 3-0 turnaround.
Yeah, we've never. I don't think so. Actually, you're right. 3-0 is pretty much the death call for any team. Like impossible. It's not impossible, but I would find it very difficult to have that sort of confidence and drive that you need to come, you know, to try to come back from so many games. But Las Vegas just they didn't defend their home court, so they're going to have to put something on special, going to Tallahassee and review some tape and I don't know, play some slots or do something, take your mind off of things and kind of regroup. Um, come into the next game fresh, like just it's one game. Just gotta really take things one game at a time at this point. If you're Vegas, Tallahassee's in the driver's seat right now.
Yeah, and I mean, in my opinion, they need to someone needs to step up outside of Brandon. Brandon's been consistent in both games, and Ivy coming in off the bench to be a starter this time was I feel like a good call, and she had a good impact. But we need to see players like Doyle, Jean Ferdinand, and Tyreek Murphy really step it up
Yeah.
on the other end.
Yeah, Jean Ferdinand, like in particular, like I'd like to see him kind of assert himself a little bit more. He is an all-star and he's one of the leading scorers on the team. If he is not scoring, um, the engine isn't operating at its optimal. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, he needs to assert himself this next game. Pass the ball around, like just try to get things free flowing, like and yeah, like you need to help out Brandon. Ivy helped out on defense for a bit. Warren tried, Murphy, but like you need more contributions from your team if you're gonna stand a chance in this one.
Yeah, there has to be some kind of change, but I'm looking forward to it. You'll be back for game number 5. Should it go to game 5?
Yeah.
Marcus will be back in the booth for the Tallahassee series. So hopefully, fingers crossed that one game goes the way of Vegas, so that we can get a game 5 again.
Yeah, exactly. I want to do this one more time. So, like, hopefully they'll be back in Vegas and I will get to see all of you again and see you again in the booth. And it's been a pleasure
Thank you for
again.
joining me once again. I've been Ryan Eastman. That was
Uh-huh.
Aisha Melbourne. We've had a wonderful night, and we hope
Yeah.
all of you guys tune in again for the next game. Have a good night.
Thank you. Good night. Bye.